I'm in beer country in southeastern Germany. The order of the day involves beer, stamps, more beer, and a bit of hiking. This is the small Bavarian town of Aufseß, a world record holder when it comes to beer. Nowhere else in the world is there such a density of breweries than here in Aufseß. Now, I'm not a huge beer fan, and you might ask, how could you live in Germany and not love beer? Well, let's just see if this hike can turn me into a convert. My first stop along the way is the Aufseßer Brewery, owned and run by the Rottenberg family for over 6 generations. This is where I pick up my hiker's pass, stamped with each brewery visit. Was macht Ihr Brauerei einzigartig?
Einzigartig macht es, dass wir absolut regional arbeiten. Also von der Braugerste über den Hopfen bis zum Vertrieb. Und wir haben seit über 65 Jahren Bügelflaschen. Nie aufgehört, immer noch die alte Van der Maurer-Flasche, wie es eben früher üblich war.
Und das ist Ihre Bestseller, haben Sie gesagt?
Das ist Urbier. Genau.
Okay, can we try it?
Aber locker.
Just one last thing to say, and that's cheers. Prost.
Prost.
Has a malty taste to it. And we make my visit official with a stamp. I have my first stamp, now I can make my way to the next brewery. Aufseß is a peaceful little town with about 1,500 residents. Here we have a map of the whole region, starting in Aufseß, and the 14 kilometers goes all the way around like this and ends up back in Aufseß. The hiker's path is 14 kilometers long and will take you about 4 hours if you walk the whole way. I'm not sure I'm going to walk the whole way, but one thing that's nice is you take in nature, and you can also see some of the sights, like the castle in Aufseß, which dates back to 1690. The castle, Schloss Oberaufseß, is not far from my next destination, the popular Kati Brewery, which is one of the oldest of its kind in the region. It's easily accessible by road, which is one reason it's so popular with bikers. Former Aufseß Mayor Ludwig Bäuerlein greets me with a beer and a history lesson. Aufseß is in the Guinness Book of World Records. Is that still valid?
Wir liegen weltrekordmäßig immer noch vorne dran mit 4 Brauereien auf 1500 Einwohner. Prost.
And again, I get a dark beer. Now I'm told that this is a traditional beer from this area because of the water quality. The harder the water, the darker the beer. Cheers. 2 down, 2 to go. I get my stamp now. Next, I make my way to the Reichhold Brewery, which was founded in 1906. I order their signature lager beer, but I'm only going to sip it. This is the only way to keep going without getting drunk. For the last stretch, I am going to cheat and catch a ride. So on the final stop of my tour, I'm going to visit a brewery that uses methods which are over 300 years old.
Yes, Brauerei Stadte. Wir gehen ins Brauhaus, ich zeige Ihnen den Lagerkeller.
Thank you. This is another private family business, but one that prides itself on making beer the old-fashioned way with virtually no modern technology.
Das Besondere ist, wir schüren mit Holz, wir haben keinen Computer, wir werfen ins Bier Doldenhopfen, keinen Extrakt, und wir brauen mit schwarzen Malz und Pilsner Malz, und wir färben das Bier nicht wie die Industriebrauereien.
Can we try the beer out of this tank?
Selbstverständlich, aus dem Zwickelhahn.
After my final brewery visit, I can now turn in my hiker's pass for a special certificate stating that I am a beer connoisseur in Aufseß. So if I had to sum up my experience here, I would say that it's very peaceful. It is a bit tiring, but if you pace yourself, you can make it. And in the end, there's always a refreshing beer waiting for you.